Okay, so part number 3, articles worn to prevent discomfort or shame. Okay, so one more thing. So now we go. Okay, so we're going to the third part. So first was to clothe, to protect body from elements, right, or injury, and number 3, to prevent discomfort. To prevent discomfort or shame. Okay, so let's see. As noted above, it is permitted to wear articles whose function is to prevent physical discomfort. This includes, for example, sanitary napkins, nursing pads, and underarm shields, which protects the wearer from discomfort by absorbing secretions. Okay. However, such articles cannot be considered bona fide garments, and accordingly, they may be worn only to prevent discomfort, but not for any other purpose. Okay, so again, these sanitary napkins, nursing pads, underarm shields, so right to catch these liquids, there is no problem. Secretion, they call absorbent secretion. There is no problem because it's to protect the person's dignity. But since they are not garments. Are they attached to the garment? Sometimes, yeah, they could be attached to the garment, right? If they attach to the garment, it's a little different story. Okay, but if they're not attached, they can be worn only for this purpose. Meaning, if a person does not need that, so right, so you're not allowed to wear them. Thus, Rabbi Hagaon, Harav, Moshe Feinstein, and Zatzal rules that it is forbidden for a woman to wear sanitary napkins outdoors during the final part of her period, right? Meaning there is no secretions. When secretion is very light, or maybe not existent, right? If there is no risk of discomfort, and the napkins serve only to protect your undergarment from becoming soiled. So to protect the one garment by another garment, there is no problem, as we said on the previous page about this raincoat on top of the winter coat, right? There is no problem, but here this sanitary napkin is not a garment. Okay. However, if this does not pertain, to adhesive sanitary napkins, right? Since they are attached to the underwear. So, but if they are attached, it's becomes the subordinate to the garment itself, right? So those may be worn at all times. Okay. See below section 5. Okay, we're going to get to it. All right. So if it's attached, no problem. By itself, it needs to justifiable reason why to allow. Okay. Thus, a woman who is at the end of the period wishes to go outdoors on Shabbos, she should wear either an adhesive napkins or several pairs of underwear, okay, and undergarments. Okay. Similarly, a woman may not wear nursing pads or underarm shields outdoors in instances where there is no need to prevent the physical discomfort, only to protect her clothing. Okay. Right, so again, but if they attach somehow, it would be leniency. Okay, so physical discomfort, it's clothing, but okay. But if you would be able to see this secretion, it would be very embarrassing, of course. So we would allow here. Okay, continue. Having defined what is considered clothing, and what is and in what fashion clothing may be worn, let us turn the attention to the rabbinical restriction upon wearing certain garments outdoors. Right. So our rabbis were afraid. So the main goal of this rabbinical restrictions. I mean, at least I don't want to say them. One of the goals, so we would not get to carry the items in the public domain. Meaning what? That there is somewhat that you would want to remove and carry in your hand. Okay. Okay, so I mean, I think the most like classic example, I think, like this, what is it? This sunglasses. So some people wear sunglasses like even at night, for example. Fortunately, I mean, I'm afraid to ask, but it's obvious that when I go to shul, so it's like very early in the morning, very early. So I meet this guy, right? Not just so he's jogging. So he's a so happy person. He always say hi, good morning to everybody. So nice, like smile, very nice. So but recently, like maybe two weeks ago, he started. It's very dark. When I go, like very dark. So like it's night, almost night. So this poor guy, he's wearing like the thick, like very dark sunglasses. So if a person wears these sunglasses at almost like at night, so I mean you understand that something is very wrong with his eyes, unfortunately. Unfortunately, I mean he's very friendly, very good, nice guy, right? But the problem is like if a person got used to these glasses, or a person has this medical condition, when this sunlight can hurt him or her, like even no sunlight, just a bright light without sun can hurt them. There is no problem, right? They can wear sunglasses, but if they only some people wear for fashion, that would be a problem. So if they don't not used to wear these sunglasses, so they might if it become dark, so they might take them and wear and hold them in their hands, right, and walk in the public domain. I mean, it's just one of the examples. So we have to be careful. So in case of this poor guy, for example, like he's not a Jew, but just an example. The person who has the issue would not remove these glasses, right? The sunglasses, but other people they might. So for him, or people with his condition would be allowed, but other people not so much. Okay. So continue. However, if one has another option to use an additional garment that serves both as an undergarment and sanitary use. Should one use this verse with the forms of sanitary napkins? No, it's not necessary. So as we said, if there is a need, like if it in the middle of period, no problem. So according to all opinions, it is allowed to protect the dignity. But if it's like attached, it's according to all of the opinions because it's become nullified, like it becomes subordinate to the undergarments. So then no problem. Right. So no need to invent things. Okay.